Bezos is gutting a lot of the Washington Post operations. Of course, it's his company. He gets to do whatever he wants, loosely speaking. He has a degree of fidelity and allegiance to his shareholders. He has one job alone: to increase value. That is capitalism. That is America. That is how the free market operates. Recently, it got into this whole spiel of you also have to take a political stance with whatever business operations you have. I don't agree with that. Politics is very separate from business. Look at my website. I mean, I keep the two literally divorced. And he's trying to do what CBS is doing, bringing Barry Weiss in. I cannot get Mark Halperin out of my mind in saying the press has something drastically wrong with it. You can see the way they treated the entire media landscape since 20, I would say 12-ish, when I was in high school. I've said it before on this channel. I've watched the news intently since, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old. And my parents and grandparents have told me what the right and the left spectrum kind of was, and that CNN was in the center. So I was watching for bias, knowing that bias in the media is bad. And just because I started watching so young, I saw the polarization of all the media outlets go more into their ideological camps, call them. Other people my age, and especially younger, they don't know what a true fact-based media is. Does canning a bunch of people who were there for a decade mean that you're making it better, more fact-based and centered? No. It means you're losing a lot of experience and a lot of what was. What was has its good and its bad elements. The good obviously being experience. There's just no other teacher for experience rather than those who've been through it. And I honestly believe that. I respect elders a lot because of, as my grandfather says, because of the color of their hair. It means something. But again, Bezos is running a business. I'm not going to lie. I have a left-wing angel on my shoulder telling me the rich, the ultra-wealthy, the uber-wealthy buy press, buy the Washington Post, buy X, buy CBS. Maybe to further their pockets and control the narrative, maybe quite literally so. Is the motivation to support the bottom line of the Washington Post, or is it to support the agenda of Bezos himself? I don't think the shakeup. So now, being in this environment of Trump having such a thumb on the scale of these big CEOs, it looks bad. But maybe, just maybe, he's taking a page out of the Ellison playbook and saying, let's fix media, or at least mainstream media or big media labels. By the, I don't know what, dozens, hundreds of thousands that people are flooding to digital first platforms. And that's exactly what Bezos wants to optimize for. Digital first presence. And I mean, look at me. My main source of news is the Michael Smerconish program. It's not my only. I consulted Reuters, BBC, CNN, and Fox just this morning, getting my juices flowing and thinking about what I'm going to opine on and tell you guys about. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents about the Washington Post stuff.